Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And here's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's found the way through. He gets big. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bale. Bellingham. They get a throw in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that's been won straight back.
Knocks it into space.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
He's picked he's had a shot!
Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences.
Shot a goal! Superb from Hullet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bale, James deals with that comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Played it. Chance! Vieira getting this one clear. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Szoboszlai.
So what can they make of this?
Leicester goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale receives it in a wide position. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Tries to play it through. James made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Ball's played through. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Brazil get the ball rolling in the second half. Nedved. Vieira. Now it's Del Piero. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Seedorf. Ah, that's a fine interception. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Bellingham. Vieira. And he was quick to react. This looks promising. He's in a good position here. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero. And that has earned... Oh, and Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Gullit attempts a clearance. Bellingham! And that is great goalkeeping.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Del Piero. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Substitution.
Bellingham. Now it's Bale. That is good strength. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Adriano unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
21,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 18, Del Piero. Number 19, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 1, Adriano. Number 11, Gullit.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a little off target. Bellingham. Vieira. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. And it's Nedved. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
Adriano!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. Bellingham. Bale.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is a real chance! And it's James. It's a good-looking delivery.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's cut it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Vieira.
Szoboszlai.
Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 24, Toure.
This is Adriano.
Number 6, Pirlo.
Laid back in.
Taking place.
Gullit receives it in a good position here. That's really well cleared. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the one. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Now it's Gullit. Seedorf. Vieira. And this is Del Piero. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous.
He rises! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bellingham, he is onto this.
He's on Bellingham!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Bellingham. And this is... goes for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
And this is Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. There's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Not the most accurate pass.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Gullit. Back into the middle.
He's found a way past.
Tries to cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Pirlo.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, can he finish? They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
James.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
James is in a really good position out wide.
Corner.
Cruyff deals with that comfortably.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
That looks a good ball through.
Nedved. And here's Pirlo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the through ball. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball, and he's in here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Backward it goes. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Gullit.
Has been indicated.
Vieira. Nedved. Now it's Nedved. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely spread. Neymar. James crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Brazil really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cruyff. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira gets through on his own. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United have their third corner. Cruyff! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to get it clear. James. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shoots! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
It's Adriano!
Ibrahimovic.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Šeško. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Looking to go deep. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Mateus.
Number 11, Gullit. Number 16,
There's
Rodri.
Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Coming on the field is number 9, Szoboszlai.
Adriano is there and he can get that clear. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nedved. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rodri. Adriano! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United
Really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nedved. For Yaya Toure. Šeško. It's a good spell of possession, this. Szoboszlai. Rodri in acres of space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position, and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now there's a... It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has been clubbed away. Szoboszlai.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Cleared away. That's really well cleared. Into the last 5 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross to the back post. Punched away. Could move up a gear here. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's had it taken off him, and it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. And he's running through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And time is up. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Those of you making
Any
their way
reflections
home
on what you've
public
seen, Jim?
transportation
Well, Peter,
today,
I
please
really
watch the
couldn't
screen.
see.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Vieira did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
He's found a way through. A header! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's James. Szoboszlai. And this is Nedved. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
No goals as yet.
Nedved.
Now it's Cruyff.
And he was quick to react.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Chance for a shot!
Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dida claims comfortable.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Del Piero. Neymar
Knocks it into space. He slings it in.
tries to get it clear.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Vieira. And this is Del Piero. Bale.
Szoboszlai.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Raphael Varane. Thuram. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. Bale.
He has found a way through.
Defending of the desperate variety.
James, he's picked his way through. Pullet, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Looking for options for movement. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Nedved. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's very neat. Half-time getting close now. And this is Del Piero. Plenty to aim at here. And he's in on tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
There will be
So the
1
first
minute at a
goal
time.
of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And Cruyff! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Brazil can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's in a great position here. Always onto this. Chance! It's in! Brazil are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he lines up a cross. Header! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Pirlo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's Nedved. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Nedved. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Now it's Nedved. And he's on his way! Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, important interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nedved. Szoboszlai. He's in space and looking for options. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a great ball here. Real chance to shoot! Should have equalised.
Cruyff absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager
Number
can make a
21,
change for the first time in the game here.
Number 18, Del Piero. Number 19, Nedved. Number 9, Szoboszlai.
And here's
Number 6,
Ibrahimovic.
Pirlo. Coming on the field.
Beckham.
Number 20,
This is real
Ibrahimovic.
chance!
Number 1,
Nesta can get it
Adriano.
clear.
Number 11,
And this is Adriano.
Number
And that
16,
interception takes a shot!
Number 17, Beckham.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! And the lead stays intact, just. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Now he's got space here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's in plenty of space
Nearly
here.
3 minutes at a time.
Foot in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pull it. Adriano.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's a throw.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Seedorf. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Seedorf. Now Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero has been caught there, it's a foul. Rodri. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. And he whips it in. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. James plays it short. Pinches it off him. It's their second corner of the game. Toure goes short. Oh, sweet feet. Bale tries to clear. Rodri. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now the breakaway. Nedved. Manchester United finding their passes. Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Cruyff. Bullet. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, good chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Seedorf. That's an imaginative pass. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Bellingham. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And this is Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cruyff. And he's worked it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Manchester United have it back and can go again. James. Nesta. Seedorf.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, there is a look that says it
There
all.
will be 1 minute
A
at a
piercing
time.
stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And this is Roberto Carlos. Thuram can get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Little pass back. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Closing in on goal. And he's in on goal. And a chance! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case.
And Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. James with the short one. What a throw in. Rodri. Vieira. Bellingham. Nedved going about things with real menace. Brazil still this single goal behind. Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Bellingham. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be a...
Del Piero! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. And that's another good win of the ball. Thuram. And this is Cruyff. And it's been played through. Bellingham has it in a wide position. Great chance!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 19, Nedved. Number 18, Del Piero.
Up he
Number
goes!
21,
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the
Coming
keeper.
on the field, number 11, Gullit. Number 1, Adriano. Number 20,
Šeško
Deserved a better
Ibrahimovic.
ball there. He's
Number
right to be
9,
disappointed.
Szoboszlai.
Well, it's definitely the
Substitution
right
in progress.
attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played through into space. Adriano stood his ground strongly. Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going.
He's gone for goal! Oh, and that should have been 2.
Szoboszlai really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
That's a little off target. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That could have... Decent chance! A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So now
Number
we're going to get those
16,
changes we have been
Rodri.
expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Gullit. Adriano dominates aerially so often.
2 added minutes have
Mateus.
been indicated.
It's a sharp pass.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?